Oops, sorry. Okay, for the M, X, 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 group together already, right? Do you still need to move?
No.
No. So basically this is called group together already. So if group already, don't need to move. So what you do next? Can you try? Split. This one, how do you split? Minus 2, x, 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 right? This one, how do you split? Negative 3, x and x equals to 0, right? What is common? X times x is common, right? So x times x is common, so x times x is common, so I take out, right? So once you take out, you are left with x times x. This is gone, right? This is gone. This is gone, right? So you are left with x and x for the first term, and then next term you are left with is minus 2x, right? The next one you are left with minus 3, right? Am I right or not?
Yeah.
Are you following? Yeah, good. So it's equal to 0. So this x times x is what? What's the result of x times x? 2x or x squared?
X squared.
Very good. So this is x squared. X times x is 2x or x squared?
X squared.
Very good. X squared minus 2x minus 3. Can you recall just now we have a bracket? So this is your first bracket, right?
Yes.
So first bracket equals to 0. Then after you take this first bracket to 0, you are left with x squared, right? So x squared equals to 0. So x squared is equals to 0. How do you get to x?
Square root.
Square root. Very good. So square root 0, you get 0. So that's the one. That's one of the answers. Now, how do you solve this?
The
Box, right? Right? That's correct. So this is the right. So therefore your this x squared minus 2x minus 3 is unfactorized. So I just make it into factorized format. It will be x minus 3 and x plus 1 equals to 0. So how many brackets you have?
2.
2. So the first bracket equals to 0. The second bracket will be equal to 0 as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So therefore this is x equal to this one, move it over. So it's 0 plus 3. So it's x equal to 3. This one, move it over. So it's x negative 1. So how many answers you have?
3.
Yeah, for this question. Okay. Now let's look at n. How to solve n? Okay. So this one. Can you see 6? I mean 36 is what square? Or maybe you don't want to do it this way. Never mind. Just do it the stupid way. Open the bracket. Let me do it the stupid way first. X times x, x squared. X times minus 2, minus 2x. Minus 2x. This one plus 4. Okay? What's this? Oh, by the way, this is x squared. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, okay. So use the box method, right? Right. Bingo. So this is the unfactorized format. This is the factorized format. So before I erase this, I need to quickly write down. Okay. So how many brackets you have? 2. So first bracket equals to 0. Second bracket equals to 0. Right? So this one will give you x equal to 8 because you are this, you move over, right? So this one will give you, this one move over, becomes negative 4. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay? That's how you solve. Last one is the same thing. You open this, then you plus the 3, then you just continue. Okay? But actually now I want to give you another flavor of the question. Can you give me the first, not first question, can you give me the, no, just not there. Go back on there. Can you give me the, you know how to find E, right? Can you give me E? What's E? E is 3 what?
X squared
X squared
minus
minus
2x
2x
minus 8.
minus 8 equals to 0, right? So in this question, they already give you how many terms on the left?
3.
3 terms. When you have 3 terms on the left and it's quadratic equation, use the box method, right?
Yeah.
That's your first attempt. If box method unsolvable, like you say unsolvable, you use the calculator to check. Okay? If the calculator give you the answer, then you use
Formula.
yes. Of course, you need to memorize the formula. So, by the way, for this 3-term quadratic, you have these 3 methods to solve. Of course, the calculator is not counted as one of them, according to your school. But for us, it's one of them. So therefore, but what if you get questions like this? What if you get questions like this? How do you solve this question?
Move the.
Why you move?
It's got similar terms.
How do you continue?
The.
I move already, ah.
You split
Split what?
the.
You mean you split the x and x, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You split the x and x only when your right hand side is equal to
0.
yes. The right hand side is not 0. Just now what we say? We can use box method when we have how many terms on the left?
3.
3. Good. So now ask yourself, how many terms you have here? 1, 2, and 3. Right? But are these 3 terms on the same side already? Not yet.
It's 4 o'clock.
Not yet. You see 1 term on the left, 2 terms on the right, right? So you could have tried to move everything to the left so that you end up with
3.
3 terms on the
Left.
left and 0 on the right. This one move over minus 2x. This one move over minus 8. So when you move everything from the right to that side, you end up with nothing. Nothing is 0. Right? And what do you have it now?
3 terms.
So when you have 3 terms, what you do?
The box.
Box method. If box method doesn't work,
Calculator.
calculator. Calculator give you answer, formula. So in a way, right, if there is a conclusion for you, for quadratic equation, what's the meaning of quadratic? Means x to the power of 2. That means something square. Okay? Or something square. That's called the meaning of something square. It's quadratic. What's the meaning of quadratic? It's something square. So for quadratic equation, you always group. You always try to have 3 terms. And then on the left, then you have a 0 on the right. Okay? So just now, if I give you 2x plus 8 equals to 3x squared, what you're going to do?
Move the 3x squared
Yeah.
over
So that you have
3 terms on the left.
correct. And when you have 3 terms on the left, you can use box. If box doesn't work, calculator to see if they give you results. Then you can use the formula. So if the calculator gives you no result or funny result means not decimal number, error, then you just say unsolvable. Does it make sense? So this is the most important conclusion. Alright, if they don't give you 3 terms on the left equals to 0. So you always get 3 terms on the left equals to 0. If they don't give you 3 terms. So let's say if they just give you 2 terms, then you look at that video. Quadratic equation 2 terms. Right? That's how you solve.